Here's a hard pill to swallow. We've all got 24 hours in a day, so how is it that some manage to find success while others struggle in despair? Well, it all boils down to one thing: habits. And make no mistake, what you do on a daily basis will dictate your destiny. So why not watch this video and spare yourself some wasted years and potential pain? Here are 15 habits you need to stop doing immediately. Welcome to Alux. Number 1. Spending money you don't have. Here's one that people with poor mindsets are most guilty of. Spending money feels good, we perfectly get it. But spending money you don't have to chase a cheap dopamine hit is like making a deal with your future self to remain poor forever. And believe us, you don't want to get stuck in a vicious cycle of debt and financial insecurity. This can lead to a situation where you're constantly playing catch-up, struggling to pay off existing debts while new bills keep piling up. And if you ever went to a bank, you already know that borrowing money often comes with interest charges and fees, which can add up quickly. For example, if you take out a personal loan with an annual interest rate of 10%, you'll end up paying an additional $1,000 in interest charges each year for every $10,000 borrowed. This is money that could have been put to better use, such as saving for retirement or paying off high-interest debts. Moreover, spending money you don't have can impact your ability to achieve financial goals. For example, if you're using credit cards to fund your lifestyle, you might be unable to save for emergencies, make investments, or put money aside for retirement. This can leave you vulnerable to unexpected expenses, or worse, financial ruin if you lose your job or face a health crisis. So be careful with what you use your credit card for. It can make you poor in no time. Number 2. Eating junk food. Looking unhealthy is neither attractive nor a reason to be proud. It's a sign you don't take enough care of yourself. So if you've got some junk food in your fridge right now, do yourself a favor and throw it away. And in case you might be wondering what we mean by junk food, well, we basically mean anything high in calories, sugar, fat, and low in nutrients. It includes things like candy, chips, soda, fast food, and other highly processed snacks. Eating too much junk food can sabotage your health in several ways. First off, it leads to weight gain and obesity, which increases the risk of developing health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Additionally, junk food can cause inflammation in the body, which can lead to a whole host of other problems, including cancer and autoimmune diseases. And make no mistake, junk food can affect your mental health too. It can manifest in mood swings, irritability, and a lack of focus. It can even disrupt your sleep patterns, which can lead to further health issues. So how about maintaining a balanced diet that includes plenty of whole foods and limiting your intake of junk food to occasional treats rather than making it a regular habit? Number 3. Spending time with mediocre people. Spending time with mediocre people can be detrimental to your personal development and may even lead you to becoming mediocre yourself. When you're constantly around people who don't push you to be your best, it can be easy to become complacent and stagnant in your own personal development. In addition, spending time with mediocre people can normalize mediocrity and make it seem acceptable or even desirable. You may begin to adopt their attitudes and behaviors, leading you to settle for less and not to strive for excellence in your own life. Furthermore, if you're constantly around people who are not ambitious or goal-oriented, it can be challenging to maintain your own drive and motivation. You might begin to feel like your own aspirations and goals are unrealistic or unattainable and start to doubt your own abilities. Therefore, it's important to surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you to be your best and who support you and your personal growth and development. This will help you to stay motivated and driven and to achieve your full potential in life. Number 4. Neglecting your mental health. Not being neurotic in today's day and age is a rare and precious state of being. Mental health matters. The problem is, many people haven't been taught this importance. Neglecting your mental health can lead to a range of mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and stress. These conditions can have a significant impact on your quality of life and can make it difficult to perform everyday tasks and activities. It also affects your relationships with others, causing strain and tension. In addition, neglecting your mental health can also impact your physical health. Chronic stress and anxiety, for example, can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other problems. On top of this, when you neglect your mental health, it affects those around you. Mental health issues can make it difficult to maintain healthy relationships with family, friends, and colleagues, and even can cause strain on marriages and partnerships. If you've got children, it'll even affect their well-being. Children are highly sensitive to their parents' emotional state, and if they're constantly exposed to a parent who is struggling with mental health problems, well, it'll affect their own mental health and development. Therefore, it's important to prioritize your mental health and seek help if you're struggling. And if you can't get to a therapist, do yourself a favor and download the Alux app. We've got therapists, counselors, psychologists, and neuroscientists contributing to the daily Alux sessions and our learning packs. More than $1 million has already gone into the app development and the creation of its content. It's worth your while, so go to Alux.com/app and get started on your journey today. Number 5. Neglecting your physical health. A healthy mind is almost useless without a healthy body to carry it around. Neglecting your physical health can lead to a number of negative consequences for both your short-term and long-term well-being. For example, it can lead to increased risk of chronic health conditions such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. It can also result in decreased energy levels, impaired immune function, and poorer mental health. Having an active lifestyle, on the other hand, has many benefits. Regular exercise can help to maintain a healthy weight, reduce your risk of chronic diseases, and improve your cardiovascular health. It can also boost your mood and decrease symptoms of depression and anxiety. In addition, regular physical activity can improve your cognitive function and to help you sleep better at night. Incorporating physical activity into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming either. Simple activities such as walking, cycling, or swimming can have a significant impact on your overall health. The key is to find activities you enjoy and make them a regular part of your routine. Number 6. Procrastinating everything. Procrastination ruins millions of lives daily. It's the silent and most dangerous enemy of discipline and productivity. It's preventing you from reaching your full potential, and it's the #1 reason why you're not able to get anything done. Procrastination can damage your reputation, relationships, and career prospects. So if you're having a hard time with this issue, consider the long-term consequences. Put an end to it now because it'll only get harder every day. Number 7. Sleeping less than 7 hours per day. Having a disciplined sleep schedule and getting enough sleep is crucial for maintaining good physical and mental health. When we consistently sleep less than we need or have an erratic sleep schedule, it can lead to a whole host of negative effects. Firstly, not getting enough sleep can lead to physical problems such as obesity, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. It can also increase the risk of accidents and injuries, as sleep deprivation impairs cognitive function and reaction time. Moreover, a lack of sleep can also have a significant impact on your mental health. It can lead to increased feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression, and make it difficult to concentrate or remember information. Additionally, sleep deprivation has been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of developing neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's disease. We've discussed this at length in our 2 videos on evening and morning habits, so consider giving those a watch if this is something you need to work on. Number 8. Getting drunk or doing drugs. Ah, yes, the things that excite the young people the most. Look, we get it, okay? We all like to have fun, but at what expense? Let's consider the risks. Chronic substance abuse can lead to liver damage, cardiovascular problems, and an increased risk of cancer. Yes, it clearly states that on the cigarette pack. Drugs and alcohol can worsen mental health conditions and lead to the development of new disorders such as depression, anxiety, and addiction. Long-term substance abuse can also have a significant impact on your social and economic well-being, leading to job loss, financial difficulties, and strained relationships. So in summary, getting drunk and doing drugs can be extremely dangerous and have serious negative consequences on your physical, mental, and social health. It's important to avoid these habits and seek help if necessary. Youth is often wasted on the young. Number 9. Taking advice from weak people. Thomas Sowell once famously said, "When you want to help people, you tell them the truth. When you want to help yourself, you tell them what they want to hear." Weak people will never tell you the truth straight to your face, and that's because they can't handle the truth themselves. Why would you ask for feedback or take advice from someone with that mindset? Number 10. Trying to please everyone. No matter what you do, there's always going to be someone out there who's not going to like you. It's impossible to please everyone, so why not focus on pleasing yourself first instead? Look, we're not encouraging you to be selfish here, but being a people pleaser will never earn you any respect. Your time is your most valuable resource, so invest it accordingly. Number 11. Pretending to be cool on social media. If there's one thing that's increasingly making people anxious, it's social media. Guys, believe us when we say, those people who pretend to have the perfect life, the dream life, the perfect lifestyle, well, most of them are full of crap. They're just selling you an image, a brand they know you dream of. The difference between you and them is that you are giving them the time you could be spending to achieve your own dream, while they monetize it to sell you more of that fantasy. It's high time you woke up, put that phone away, and start living your own dream. Number 12. Drinking too much coffee. Have you ever heard of the afternoon crash? Well, the afternoon crash is a phenomenon where people often experience a dip in energy, mood, and concentration in the mid-afternoon, typically between 2 to 4 p.m. It's commonly associated with a decrease in blood sugar levels and circadian rhythms, which can cause feelings of fatigue, drowsiness, and difficulty concentrating. Drinking too much coffee can trigger an afternoon crash. While caffeine can increase alertness and focus, it can also disrupt the body's natural rhythms and cause a crash in the afternoon. This is because caffeine increases the production of adenosine, a chemical that builds up in the brain throughout the day and signals the body to rest. When the caffeine wears off, adenosine floods the brain, causing the feelings of fatigue and drowsiness. So if you think you can fix your unregulated sleeping cycles with another coffee, well, now you know that is not a good habit. Number 13. Ingesting dumb amounts of sugar. Consuming too much sugar can contribute to weight gain, obesity, and a range of health-related problems including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. Sugar can also cause tooth decay, which we all know is not cheap to fix. Furthermore, eating sugar can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, which can affect energy levels and your mood. Additionally, foods that are high in sugar often lack essential nutrients, which can lead to nutrient deficiencies or malnutrition if one relies too heavily on such foods in their diet. Always check the labels and ingredients of what you're eating. You are the only one responsible for what you put into your body. Number 14. Watching too much Netflix. If you're not learning anything from it, don't watch it, okay? Binge-watching TV shows can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, causing one to spend excessive amounts of time sitting in front of a screen rather than engaging in more meaningful activities. And besides, watching low-quality TV shows can also affect mental health by promoting negative thinking patterns, reducing motivation, and increasing feelings of boredom and apathy. Remember, all of these things exist to keep you distracted from one thing: your potential. Number 15. Constantly reading negative news. Reading negative news can be damaging to one's life and is considered a bad habit to have because it can have negative effects on one's mental and emotional well-being. Consuming too much negative news can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and stress. It could also lead to a distorted view of the world, as negative news stories tend to receive more attention and coverage than positive ones. Additionally, reading negative news regularly can lead to a sense of helplessness and hopelessness, which will affect one's motivation and overall outlook on life. It can also lead to only focusing on negative events, causing one to overlook positive experiences and opportunities for growth and personal development. Therefore, it's important to be mindful of one's media consumption and limit exposure to negative news as much as possible. Ignore the chaos and focus on only what matters. Most things are out of your control. And that's a wrap for today, Aluxer. What's one habit that you've been trying to get rid of for a while now? Share your story with us because we're always happy to help you fix that in a future video. If you found this information valuable, hey, return the favor by tipping us with a like, and make sure this video gets to more people by sharing it with your friends. As always, thanks for watching, and if you're hungry for more, check out this video next.